Magic is my life.
Your team is banning.
Time to drop the beat of the
Your
flash.
team is banning.
Sir, what's your command?
Your team is banning. Your team
The
is
strongest
banning.
ninja has arrived.
Always on the way.
Your team is banning.
Let's fight to our heart's content!
Your team is picking.
Exorcist of the Shadow at your service.
Butterflies born by thy wish, guided by lantern's light.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the
Your team
shadows
is
that
picking.
plague this world.
Muscle of iron.
Only
Bones of
love
steel.
and night
Your
are
team is
everlasting.
picking.
Let's go.
Your team is banning.
True love is like
Your
blood.
team is banning.
My mission is to protect
Your
lives.
team is banning.
Hayabusa, Sanjo.
Your team is banning.
For honor!
Your team is picking.
Sand rises when I give the word.
Your team is picking.
For her, I would sail across the cosmic sea to the end of time.
Your team is picking.
Let's hear from the crowd! Make some noise for yours truly!
Welcome to MOBA Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a good evening right now as we're proceeding towards the night. And we're also proceeding towards the second game of this best of three semifinals between Team Lafokabi and Team Business with Boys, or BWB. And Team Lafokabi has already secured one game, the first match pointer that they needed to secure this best of three series under their name. And we're going to proceed with the second game of this best of three. And I'm just waiting to see how this game is going to turn out, because after all, Team Lafokabi really showed utter dominance against Team PWB, and it is really, really exciting as well as interesting to see if PWB can stop a clean sweep. After all, right now, if you're Team Megatron X Lafokabi, you want to make a full on clean sweep. But at the same time, if you're BWB, you want to make sure it doesn't happen. You want to make sure that the game number 3 happens, that your chances can only get higher for yourself. Because right now they are pushed into the brink, pushed into a corner. But let's see how they perform. But anyways, we are already into the banning phase, and we can see that they are banning out heroes. And I'm seeing a Hanzo for the first time in a ban, but looks like it's a respect ban, because I don't think Lafokabi would be banning out Hanzo as a troll move. So it's definitely something that they have measured and calculated, and that's why they're banning it out. But anyways, with that, let's see what else they have in store for us. Because after all, okay, they're going to ban out the Joy, a really good option. There's still a lot of heroes available, like the Kacha. They have the other heroes as well. Like, okay, they're going to proceed with the Zushin, which is understandable because she did cause the chaos in the previous match. So anyways, immediate lock of Granger coming in from the hands of Team Lafokabi, especially the gold laner Yun Si Yun. Really aggressive and strong coming in, but this means Wuhan is going to get his hands into the Matilda, and the top player is going to get his hands into the Suyo. So that means two really good synergizing heroes already into the hands of Team BWB, and things are just looking really good for them. But anyways, let's see how good things are looking for Team Lafokabi, because right now they're going to be the next ones coming in. It's Super Wet and Lycan are right now going to proceed with their picks, and I want to really see what they're going to go with. They do have the high lows. They have a lot of roaming options available, but I want to see what it's going to be. But anyways, okay, it's going to be the high lows, and Pai has picked up. And let's see what's going to happen. Okay, Super Drive is going to be picking up the lead for him, and Pai is going to pick up the highlight. So it is interesting overall. These are two really chunky boys in front right now. And on the other hand, we have Super M going to be picking up something for himself as well. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, right? And okay. Okay, let's see what else that they got. Because right now it's looking really interesting, because Super MM is still left to pick, and he hasn't really decided what he wants to go for, because there's already two EXP picks, EXP and Roam picks. Okay, 2B is going to be picking up that Aerosol for themselves. That means they have that mobility. They have the flying bike combination for them if they go for that Duke, not Duke, sorry, the bike skin for Aerosol. So let's see how it turns out. Right now, Super IMM is gonna proceed with the bans. And let's see how these two bans turn out for themselves, because it's gonna be really interesting. Anyways, talking about the first three picks from both of the teams, you can clearly see that the focus on Unity Yun Ranger is gonna be hyped on both of these teams. Team Lafokabi would want to protect and help Ranger farm as soon as possible. On the other hand, we have Team BWB who wants to make sure they counter out the Granger. They do pick out a really good pick, that is the Aircel, that is commendable. And at the same time, they also have the Matilda. So far, BWB is looking so much stronger with their draft pick, but it's still the first three priority picks. But yeah, definitely, we're already seeing that Team BWB has the momentum in their grasp, and looks like Team Lafokabi is going to be proceeding with the bans of the mid laner, considering that they don't have the mid and EXP. Let's see what other things that they can proceed with, because there's so many options. Variables still hands, because they can go with another jungle ban, because as we can see, Lycan really hasn't picked up a hero just yet, and there is no jungler contentions coming just yet, so they're going to proceed with the alpha ban. quite interesting, but it kind of makes sense considering the fact that Suyo does have a little bit hard time proceeding against the Alpha. But the interesting thing is that he has Matilda. So I feel like the Alpha ban was unnecessary, but at the same time, you really have to consider the game plan for Team BWB could be something really different. And I'm just waiting it out to see what's going to happen for themselves. Anyways, okay, two mid lanes banned out from Team Megatronics Lafokabi as they proceed with finishing the ban phase. And right now, we're going to see the last two picks from both of these teams. And the first one would be BWB. I really want to see what they can go for because it's going to be really interesting how well they can adapt to the strategies. But anyways, right now I'm just going to be waiting to see what pick they're going to go for because it's going to be really crucial for them. The Aurora was left out open, which is actually really good considering the fact that there is a high loss as well as the Khalid coming in. So she is a really good anti-dive hero and is locked in. A good job from the hands of Team BWB. And on the other hand, let's see what Team Lafkati is going to be picking up because it's also going to be quite crucial for them to be picking up the hero for themselves as well. So let's see. Let's see what they go for. But anyways, okay, right now they need a jungler and a mid laner. They choke themselves out of the mid lane positions because you can clearly see there is no more Louis, there is no more Yip. The Aura has also been taken out. So Team Lafokabi better be prepared for whatever they pick because it's going to be really coming in hefty, as well as it might even go against them. And let's see what they're going to go with. And right now there is what they're set. Oh, okay, Super Wet is going to go with the Novaria, and Lycan is going to come with one of his signature picks. It is the Ling. So that means he will make sure that he has that mobility over the to Yo and the Matilda combination. So overall, it is a really decent team that they have proceeded with. And let's see, Wala Habibi, let's see what kind of pick that you want to go for. It is probably going to be the God of Kacha. Yep, there's no doubt about it. It's going to be the God of Kacha because they need a frontliner really bad. But the Phobius could be a decent pick as well, honestly, because considering the fact that the amount of damage that he has and as well as the defense that he possesses, it's just so much better than having just the God of Kacha's defense stats. He does have the initial dive-in composition and everything is possible for him, but he can't really go in for that. And because of it, we're going to stay the Phobius being locked in with the Revitalize. A good spell indeed. And both of these teams, both of the drafts been finalized. The Aura is going to come with the skin. That's for sure. And that's what happened. And right now, they're going to proceed to the Land of Dawn quite soon. And I'm really waiting to see what happens in this game because this is going to be the clean sweep chance for Team Lafokabi and Team BWB's redemption to get pushed into the be really increasingly high. And I'm just waiting to see how this game is going to of that Ice Queen, Aurora herself. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn. This is the ZPL tournament, ZICA X X Esports, and this is Team Lafokabi, Megatronics Lafokabi versus Team Business with Boys BWB in this best of 3. Game number 2. I'm your caster Ray, and let's begin and let's see how this game plays throughout. Anyways, we're just gonna proceed through the Land of Dawn, and we're gonna see not much happening, just fighting because it's still early into the game, but we might see some poking and some things happening quite soon. But anyways, let's just wait for a little bit, right? After all, it's going to be really crucial for both of these teams. Anyways, right now we are seeing both of the junglers rotating lane to their respective buffs, and they're just going to proceed with that. So we might just see them proceed left and right, perhaps. But anyways, let's just begin. After all, it's going to be interesting, to say the least. But okay, we are already seeing Team Lafokabi going in with a little bit aggression. They're trying to make it up for their lost aggression in the previous game. They want to keep it up this time. At the same time, BWB, they have a lot of dangers on their hand because after all, it's going to be a really crucial game for them as well because it's going to determine a lot of things for them. Because if they lose out, okay, there's an engage coming in into the top lane. There is Lycan with the Tempest of Blades, but the first blood is going to be super dry, being taken down. But Lycan is going to be able to secure a kill onto the top player and retreat. And if you ask me, a roamer for a jungler, Team Lafukabe is definitely into the lead. But anyways, they're gonna have a little bit of a cooldown time as the turtle is gonna be spawning in soon. Top player has the overall better chance, but if the zoning out is really, really top notch from the team of Megatronics Lafukabe, we might see this turtle going into the hands of the lane. The turtle has just spawned in. We might just see the engage coming up quite soon because it's going to be really, really interesting what this game upholds for us. Lycan already toned down a little bit low, but let's see, super dry into the scene. There is Novaria coming up with her vision. Okay, Yoon captures the kill, odd cam kill happening, but okay, there is Hylos going in with the glorious pathway, but the Obvious is quite toned down low, but he does have the infernal pursuit, and Super Dry is gonna get taken down. The frigid glacier has also been used up, and right now this turtle might just go into the hands of Team BWB, and there is just no chance. But okay, does Lycan say no? Does Lycan say yes? He gets it. The turtle is into the hands as he's gonna get the kill for top player. Secures the turtle, secures the jungle, and he gets out of the situation scot-free, no issues. And that is one hell of a jungler for him. But anyways, Pi in a little bit of a tight situation, but he gets out of there without any issues as he will proceed back. 3-4-2 score. Only the roamer has fallen twice, and because of a team, Megatronics Lafukabe overall has the much more control into the kill board. 2K goal lead right into 3 minutes. Impressive work by Megatronics Lafukabe, but Team BWB, their airtel, it's going to be their bane of their existence. It's going to be one of the most important factors that's going to play out. It's going to be the most important thing in this game. And anyways, okay, let's see how this happens. Ling wants to go in for the red, but it's not just high enough HP yet, but he does get it. And Phobius wants it for himself, but okay, Ling is supposed to use up the Tempest of Place, but there is the Raging Sandstorm coming in, as well as the fact that there is a Frigid Glacier, but the backup was just on point in team. I'm not going to see that much just yet. But anyways, okay. To be into the top lane. Lycan gets his hands into the Berserker's Fury. So it's going to be really, really crucial how this game plays out. And look at Super Dry. He's already going in 2B. It might be a little bit too late because he doesn't have the sprint. Granger misses out, but Novaria says, I got you as the kill comes in. But Novaria also falls. And right now, Lafukabe might be in a little bit of fight spot. But there is the Lycan coming in with his blades, and they will retreat. So far, the score is 4-3. Super wet, though. Becoming casualty is not what Lafukabe looks for. BWB, on the other hand, they have lost out their jungler, but as well as their marksman, but their mid laner and their AXP laner are so far doing quite decent, I would say. And because of it, they might be able to come up with some form of comeback. But anyways, the second turtle is up, and the combination of the skills, everything is going to be coming in soon because Lycan is coming in as well. And right now, we see a lot of engages, a lot of pulse being used up, but the Super MM would be getting the turtle, but top player would get taken down. The Tempest of Blades are connecting as Lycan secures a kill after another Pride of Ice being used up, and he's going to fall up as well as Lycan gets the triple kill. And it's done and dusted as Lycan would be retreating, but Walla Habibi is coming back for him as well. And looks like he will be getting it for himself and get out of the situation scot-free. Team Lafukabe overall, a great performance that they are showing tonight. And B2B just having a slight disadvantage into those team fights. But anyways, we are seeing a little bit of a cool down time in both of the teams, and we are just going to see the game being played out really, really interestingly. But anyways, we're going to see what happens. Okay, right now, Walla Habibi is going to be clearing out the lanes, but okay, top lane, we see a lot of focus there. Novaria coming up with her skills, and okay, Lycan with might be a bad mistake as he gets taken down by the Frigid Glacier, and the recall taunts is going to be coming in as well. And right now, Team Lafukabe, they just lost out one of their valuable resources, that is their jungler. They can't just proceed back, and it's going to be really hefty to see how it's going to go. But anyways, Astral Echo and Astral Recall is being played out quite a lot. And if you see into the builds, the Granger already has the Hunter Strike, so there's a lot of damage going to be coming in from him as well. And right now, okay, just poking game happening overall everywhere. Suyu and Lycan aren't really far away because of the fact that they have similar farms. But anyways, let's see how this game plays out. Okay, a lot of damage being dished out. Hylas might be the first one to fall down, but High is just retreating. The next turtle is going to be spawning in soon, but there is the close pathway. Astral recall being used up, and there is a damage. There is a raging sandstorm. The Lycan would be coming in. Would he be able to secure a kill though? Because the Airtel is a little bit too far away for him, and he is forced to retreat as Matilda is behind him. But Yoon Si-yeon is trying to buy the time that his team needs, and Airtel was really fortunate to have the tornado eye for himself. And Granger really wants to deal that damage. Lycan is coming in into the scene as well. Top player, what can you do? The damage might be a little bit too much. Let's see what happens. The turtle has been resetted. The turtle bait is going to be the bone of contention for both of these teams. Score 76, gold lead 2000 into the favor of Megatron x Lapukabi. And looks like top player just decides to completely abandon the turtle right back up. And let's see how this game goes and how we see something more. But anyways, we are seeing a little bit of a cooldown timer. Okay, there is the ULUBARI with the Astral Recall gaining the vision on top of everyone. And let's see what happens. Okay, there's a little bit of an engage, a little bit of poking happening into the top lane. The Aura does get taken down. And Lycan overall doing a really good job marking the back line. But let's see how it plays out, because it's going to be really, really interesting. But anyways, this is already almost 10 minutes in. The score is 8-4-8. Both of these teams going neck to neck, throat to throat, back to back, just having a lot of strength and everything into their lineups. This time, looks like Team Lapukabi is not holding back, and nor is Team BWB, as they're going all in on all their resources. But right now, the Lord is going to be up, and let's see who gets it, because the competition is going to be really, really heavy. After all, do you really want to fight up? Do you really want to engage when the Lord is up? Because one mistake can miss you out this Lord, especially for BWB, whose inhibitor is a jeopardy. And they need to be aware of that. Because if you are not, you might be losing the turret for yourself. There's already around 5,000 gold lead into the hands of Megatronic Lapukabi, as we see a lot of damage coming in. And the 4 base is going to get taken down. And right now, a lot of damage coming in into Super Dry. But it's not enough, because damage is not dry enough either. And Lycan right now looking for an opportunity, but he doesn't really find it, because the damage is just there, and they're just going to proceed back. And Granger has a lot of damage for himself as well as they retreat. And right now we're going to be seeing the first elemental lord coming into the map. Will Lapukabi commit to it? Will Lapukabi go in? Because that is the question. Because after all, that they are the team that have the answer to it. Because after all, okay, there's a glorious pathway being used up as well, and right now they are just diverting out, trying to push the turrets. But Team BWB, being the persistent opposing team they are keeping the competition alive. They're make sure that they are not afraid. Okay, there's an amazing raging sandstorm coming in. Khalid pays off with his prize, but there is the top player being taken down. Aurora does use a frigid glacier, but at the cost of 1-for-1, and it is looking much more favor into the Megatronics Lapukabi, considering the fact that top player got taken down instead of a roamer, and right now they're going to be proceeding to the turrets, but the turrets do have the holy blessing, so it means that Lapukabi will have to wait for another period to get into the base. But the Lord might be seeing a little bit of a different question, because look at him, he is going straight into the base. There's a glorious pathway coming in. Lycan is in standing the wall, and he might be coming in soon, because he is going to be the main key point. Granger dealing the damage from the behind. Does he have enough damage? And the answer is yes. Yoon Si-yeon secures the kill. And right now, Suyu is not able to do anything much because his team. And right now, the Granger going in with the flicker might be a little bit of a bad decision, considering that he is quite low. But they make it work, as they're going to go back to their lane. And right now, overall, Team Lapukabi is just doing a really, really great job. And they're able to do a lot of things for themselves. And right now, okay, let's see what happens, because it's going to be interesting. After all, a comeback is possible in any time, in any situation, in any second. Games are just that much interesting. But anyways, okay, looks like Lapukabi probably wants to go in. They do have the damage, but the Suyo goes out, and there is the glorious pathway being used up as well. And not enough damage just being dished out. But okay. Lot of damage coming in, and let's see what happens. Okay, Lycan Dog gets bounced by that infernal pursuit. He has to go back, and he has to retreat. The Lord is going to come in 20 seconds, and it's going to be interesting how this plays out. because after all, it is going to be really massive to see how it's going to go after all. And anyways, the Lord is up. It's 10 seconds, and I want to see how it's going to go for them. But anyways, overall, let's look at the itemization. Nothing out of the ordinary. Everybody has really good itemization. Ling has the standard build. Ranger going for a little bit of a sustain. Doesn't really want himself to be taken out. And on the other hand, Superdry going for the tanky build. Novara going for the classic build as well. Overall, everybody has really good builds. Nothing surprising other than nothing surprising. Everybody has gone for the standard builds. Nothing really out of the ordinary. And Ling right now proceeding to the top lane, doesn't even want his turret push, and that is the kind of really good persistence that you need. Matilda though recalling into the bush onto the bot lane, but it's gonna be a little bit too late because Granger doesn't sense it, and they're just gonna be proceeding back. And right now the Lord is up, and let's see how this game plays out, because Team Lafakabi, they look like they might be the grand finalists. They might be the team that is gonna push forward, and let's see how this game is going to go. After all, this game is going to be one of the key players, key pointers for its team. And let's see. Okay, a lot of damage being dished out into the top lane. The Lord is marching down into the bot lane as well. The Phobius gets taken down. And right now, Megatronix, Lafokabi, their eyes are at the Nexus. They want the base. They want a clean sweep. They want to end it. Lycan goes in with the Tempest of Blades, baits out the Physical Glacier. Is it really enough? And the answer might be coming in soon. The Glorious Pathway also being dished out, but the Irrital's damage is a little bit too much, maybe for now. Right now, the mid lane is going to be the bone of contention as well as the top turret. And okay, Khalid goes in with the Raging Sandstorm on top of the Aurora, but there is the Guiding Winds, but the turret is not going to be surviving. The inhibitors are lost. The inhibitors are gone, and the base is exposed. It is naked, and it's up for Team Lafukabi to grab it, to take it for themselves. And this is the chance. The minion wave is rushing in. The lane sync might not be that much good, but this is a 5v5, the essence of the game. And let's see if they can get it. A lot of poking, a lot of damage, and let's see what happens because the Lycan is going in right now, as well as the Glorious Pathway being used up. Khalid also goes in, Fraser Glacier being used up. Chubi gets taken down, and right now Lycan really goes in, and he wants to take down, but he gets shut down. But a mega kill for Yun. See Yun, they are holding out the base, but there's one minion. One minion might be the bane of existence as Team Lafukabi is charging towards the base. There's the Pride of Ice. There's one more minion wave. Can they defend it? Can the answer come? Because the Novaria might be the solution as Team Megatronix Lafukabi will be the grand finalist.
Victory!
And overall, congratulations to Megatronix Team Lafukabi for proceeding to the next round. And it is just beautiful to see that a team like BWB were able to come into the semifinals and give us such a good competition, such good novelty, such good sportsmanship, and they were able to give us a performance that many people will remember them by. And kudos to them. Hopefully, we see you guys into the next tournament. Hopefully, I see you guys in other tournaments that I cast. I'm looking forward to you guys, so stay tuned for that as well. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a short break before we continue with more matches, so stay tuned.